Hello everyone, this is Tim from TriFan879, and this is start number 5 for the 1971 Tom Seaver Stratomatic Advanced Replay. Today, the Mets go to St. Louis where they will face the Cardinals, and a great pitching matchup is Tom Seaver versus Bob Gibson. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Leading off and playing center field for the Mets is Tommy Agee. And that's a ground ball to second. That's going to be a tough play for Julian Javier. And he will not make the play. As it gets by him, and Agee is in with a leadoff single. Let's see. They will hold on Agee, and he will be a 1-15 or 1-13. All right, well, they'll hold him on, but they won't take the chance now. Here's Bud Harrelson. 5-7. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And now they will take their chance with Agee. He'll be a 1-13 to be safe. And he's just in there, so Agee steals it. And it's runner on second for Dave Marshall, the right fielder. 2-9, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Cleon Jones, the left fielder. 1-6. And that's ripped into the gap, and it'll get all the way to the wall. In to score from second is Agee, and into second with a double is Cleon Jones, and the Mets take a 1-0 lead. 1-9's a double, so that fits in very nicely. So here's Ed Kranepool, the first baseman. Runner on second, 2 outs, and the Mets leading 1-0. 3-6 is a ground ball to first. Joe Haig takes it to the bag himself, and that'll retire the side, but the Mets take a 1-0 lead. Here's Seaver, and he will face the leadoff batter, the left fielder, Lou Brock. 3-8, and that's outside ball 4, and let's see here. 17, 14, 1-12. Maybe they'll wait till 2 outs. All right, here's Matty Alou, the center fielder. 5-8 to the second baseman. That is Boswell. 3 and an 8 will not be in range. So they'll go to his error rating, E24. Oof. And that is bobbled, throws, pulls Kranepool off the bag, and they'll call it an error. And everybody's safe. And here is Ted Simmons holding all runners. 1-7, fly ball to right. 1 down. And here's Joe Torre. 1-8, that's into the gap, but that'll get cut off. But Brock will round third and head home, and Alou will head to third. And the Cardinals have tied the game at 1. And here is Jose Cardinals, the right fielder. 3-6, high pop-up. Harrelson calls for it, 2 down. And here is Joe Haig with runners on the corners and the game tied at 1. And a 1-6 is a fly ball to right, and that'll retire the side. The Cardinals get the tying run, and after 1, it's tied at 1. All right, here's Ken Boswell, who made that error to help give the Cardinals a run. 1-10's a pop-up to the shortstop, Ted Sizemore. That's 1 down. And here's Bob Espremonte. 6-3. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Jerry Grody, the catcher. 6-7 to the second baseman, and that'll get through. Javier, yep, it has to be a 1 to get a 1. So that'll bring up Tom Seaver. They won't hold on Grody. 1-2, and that's the Neil Lomax. But it doesn't matter. There are 2 outs. So that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1 on a hit. And going into the bottom of the second, it's tied at 1. And here is Ted Sizemore, the shortstop. 5-7. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Julian Javier. 2-7. That's another swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Gibson using pitcher hitting card number 6. He's a right-handed hitter with normal power. Oh my, and Gibson rips one to the gap, but it goes off the wall. And into the second with a double. Oh, he just missed a home run. 1-11 would have been a home run, but that's a 15, so it goes off the wall. And here is Lou Brock trying to cash in on a 2-out hit. Nope, won't do it. Ground ball to second. Boswell up with it, and that'll retire the side. Score after 2 complete. Tied at 1. All right, here's Tommy Agee. Singled and scored his first time up. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that is the 4th strikeout so far for Gibson. Here's Harrelson. 6-9 against a lefty. It's a fly ball to right. Easy play for Cardinals. 2 down. And here's Dave Marshall. 2-6 and another swing and a miss, straight 3. So that's 5 strikeouts so far for Gibson. We're in the bottom of the 3rd, tied at 1. Here's Matty Lou. 1-6 base hit right field. And they will not hold him on with Grody's arm. He'd be 50-50. All right, here's Ted Simmons. 3-9 line drive caught by the first baseman, and alertly, Alou gets back. 1 down. And here is Joe Torre. 4-6. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's the 3rd strikeout for Seaver. And here's Jose Cardinal. And Cardinal rips one into the gap. Hitting for second. Going to third is Alou. Not being held on. It's a 15. Center field, that's Agee with a -3, 1-12. They'll take a chance with 2 outs. Hold on, 14, 15 for not being held on. 17 for 2 outs. 1-14, sorry. All right, 1-14, and Alou is safe. And it's a 16, and he is out. So that would be 8-6. No, 8-6-2, we'll call it. So great replay, and that'll end the inning. Wow. So great defense keeps this game tied at 1. Here's Cleon Jones. 110, draws a walk. And they will not hold Jones on. Well, no, they won't hold him on. Here's Kranepool. 4-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. That is number 6 for Gibson. And here's Boswell. 1-4, pop up, easy play for Haig. 2 down. And here's Aspromonte. 4-9. That's a 10, so that's over the shortstop. Jones moves up to second, and that'll bring up Grody. They're going to put up the 4 fingers for intentionally walking him. And they will let Seaver try to beat them. Okay. But here's the pitch to Seaver. For catcher X. Ooh, this might cost them a run. Simmons, 3 and a 13. Oh, lucky it doesn't. Ground ball in front of the plate. Simmons gathers, throws to first, and in time. So that'll retire the side here in the 4th. Score after 3.5. It's the Mets 1 and the Cardinals 1. And here is Joe Haig. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to shallow center, but racing in is Agee, and he will make the play. Here is Ted Sizemore. 3-4, high pop-up. Aspromonte calls for it and makes the play. 2 down. Here is Julian Javier. 2-12 with a fly ball to left. Jones is there, and that'll retire the side in order. We're through 4 here in St. Louis. 1-1. And already Gibson has gone past what he normally did in this game. He got shellacked. But not in this game. So here's Gibson to face Agee for the 3rd time. 3-6, base hit up the middle. So Tommy Agee, 2 for 3 today. And they will hold him on. Here's Bud Harrelson, 0 for 2 on the day. 4-8 against the lefty. That's outside ball 4. So 1st and 2nd with nobody out. And here is Marshall, and they will bring the corners in because they're thinking he might be bunting with a B bunting rating. They'll let him swing away. Just decent against right-handed pitching. 3-2 is a fly ball to right. And nobody moves up. 1 down. Here's Cleon Jones. 2-4. Ground ball back to the mound. The 2nd for 1. On to first, not in time. And so with 2 outs and runners on 1st and 3rd, here's Ed Kranepool with the score tied at 1. And a 4-7 against the lefty. Base hit. Into score is Agee. Into 3rd is Jones. And Ed Kranepool with a 2-out RBI single. And that puts the Mets ahead 2-1. And Gibson's a little weaker against lefties, but Still a great pitcher. And here's Boswell. 3-9. It's ground ball to second. And that will retire the side. But the Mets retake the lead here in the fifth. It is now 2-1. All right, here's Aspromonte. 1-9. Pop-up. Harrelson calls for it and makes the play. Oops. No, not that one. Sorry, got the wrong team. But let's see what Gibson would have done with a 1-9. Oops, sorry about that. 1-9 for Gibson on pitcher hitting card number 6, and he draws ball 4 and is on for the second time today. My bad. And here is Lou Brock. 5-7 against the lefty. And that's ripped into the gap, but cut off. But Gibson will scamper to third. And the Cardinals have runners on first and third with nobody out. And here is Matty Alou. Will the Mets bring the infield in the fifth inning? Yes, they will. They will bring the infield in. 6-8. Won't matter. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, so that's 1 down. They'll keep the infield in for Simmons. 4-8 against a lefty. That's another swing and a miss, strike 3. So Seaver bears down, and they will play the infield normal now. And here's Joe Torre. 5-6, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Seaver strikes out the side after giving up a walk and a single. And after 5 complete, it's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Gibson to face Aspromonte, Grote, and Seaver. 4-5 against a righty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Aspromonte is struck out for the second time today. And here's Jerry Grote. Single and drew an intentional walk. And a 4-10's a fly ball to center field. Lou will not be able to get that in his range. So he is an E8. Oh, that's not good. And he drops it, and into second with a 2-base error is Jerry Grote, and Gibson is not happy. They will not hold him on. Here's Tom Seaver. 6-7. Ground ball to second. Should be an easy play for that's Julian Javier. And it is. And I believe this will move. Yep, this will move Grote to third. But there are 2 outs. And back to the top of the order, here's Tommy Agee. He is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 6-5 against a righty. That's to the shortstop. Sizemore, 4-9. It's not going to be in range, so we'll go off of his error rating. He is an E28. And he won't make the play. Needed an 8. That's a 6. And the defense letting Gibson down here. And it's now 3-1 Mets, and they might be going to the bullpen. Fred Norman might be coming in to, they have Fred Norman and Mo Drabowski loosening in the pen. And here's Harrelson, 2 down, runner on first, and the Mets leading 3-1. 5-4. That's a fly ball to center, and that will retire the side. Go to the bottom half of the 6th, and the Mets are leading 3-1. And Gibson might not last through till he hits again. So, all right, here is Jose Cardinals. .512, second baseman Boswell will make the play on a 15. So that's 1 down. Here is Joe Haig. 2-11. High pop-up. Harrelson calls for it. 2 down. Here's Ted Sizemore. 5-6, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Seaver sets down the Cardinals here in the 6th. We go to the 7th, and this will probably be it for Gibson. Here's Dave Marshall. 112, line drive caught by Boswell. 1 down. And here's Cleon Jones. 5-7, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Ed Kranepool. 4-4, catcher X. And this might be in range for, yes it is. Ground ball in front of the plate. Simmons will gather and throw, and it's stretch time here in St. Louis. Grab your Budweiser or Bud Light. It's stretch time. All right, Seaver will stay in the game. He's not gone through the lineup 3 times, but we will have Javier. Then Luis Melendez will pinch hit for Gibson, and Mo Drabowski will come in. All right, so here's Javier. 1-9, ground ball to third. Espermonte over 1 down. And here's Melendez to pinch hit for Gibson. All right. One 6, and that's a ground ball to short. Harrelson up with it. 2 down. And back to the top of the order. Here's Lou Brock. Single and a walk-in 3 times up. And a 5-12 ground ball to second. Boswell 3 and a 6. Will make the play. And that'll retire the side. So 3 ground ball outs here in the 7th. And we go to the 8th. And Drabowski will come in. And they may let Seaver bat, but I don't know if they'll let him pitch. They may let him pitch the 9th, but I'm not sure. He has faced 28 batters. And here's Boswell. 6-6. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Drabowski comes in, gets Boswell on strikes, and here's Espermonte. 5-7. Ground ball to second. This is not in range for Javier. He is an E20. Oof, and an 11, he gets it, but throws it high, and it pulls. Oops, hold on. Strikeout Boswell. It pulls Haig off the bag, and that'll be an error on Javier. And here's Jerry Grody. 2-7. That's a fly ball to left. 2 down. And they'll keep Seaver out for another inning, maybe. 3-5. Ground ball to third. Easy play for Joe Torre, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. The Cardinals will have Fred Norman loosening in the pen. And Seaver will face Alou, Simmons, and Torrey. 6-8 against the lefty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So I guess the result did stand. And here is Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 6-3 against the lefty. That's a base hit to center field. Against a righty, that would have been a home run. But here's Joe Torre. And Tug McGraw will be loosening in the pen along with Ron Taylor. One, 3, that's outside ball 4. And I think that might be it for... That'll be it for Seaver. They will bring in Ron Taylor to try to bridge the gap unless he gets in trouble. So Seaver will go 7 1/3 innings, but the runners on first and second are his responsibility. Taylor will face Jose Cardinal. 1-11, fly ball to left. And that's 2 down. And here is Joe Haig. 4-8. Oh, against the lefty. That's a base hit to center field. Oops, 1, 2, 6. And to score is Simmons. And going to third is Torrey. And the tying run is now on third base, and they're not going to waste any more time. They will call on Tug McGraw. Wait. Actually, no, they won't, because Sizemore hits lefties much better. So they will leave Taylor in the game to try to finish this off. And here's the pitch to Sizemore. 3-6. Base hit. And in to score is Torrey, and the third is Haig. And you can close the book on Seaver. He will get the no decision in this game. And now, do you bring in the Tugger for... Yeah, just relief purposes, yes you do. So in comes the Tugger. As Taylor could not hold the lead. And here is Julian Javier with 2 outs and runners on first and third. 2 outs with runners on first and third. 2-5. Ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. The Cardinals are going to pull a double switch. Ted Sizemore. Well, Sizemore plays? Hold on, I'm going to pause the game here real quick until I get this. Okay, so the double switch has been made. Ted Sizemore will move from shortstop to second base, and then Julian Javier will be part of the double switch. He will come out, and Dal Maxville will come into the game and play shortstop and bat ninth, while the pitcher spot, Fred Norman, will bat eighth. All right, so here is Tommy Agee face Norman. 6-7 to the second baseman. That's now Ted Sizemore. 3 and a 12, not in range. E22. And that's a 7, and he will make the play. So, one down here in the ninth. And here is Bud Harrelson. 4-8 against a righty. That's a 5, so that's caught by the second baseman. They're picking on Ted Sizemore. And here is Dave Marshall. No, we're not going to pinch hit with him. Here's Marshall. Actually, we'll let him. 6-9 against a lefty. That's a 3, and that's ripped down the line, and it'll rattle around. And into third with a triple is Marshall. And here's Cleon Jones with a chance to put the Mets ahead here in the ninth. 5-8, just missed it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we will go to the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals and Mets tied at 3. And here is Del Maxville to face Tug McGraw. One 5 against a lefty, ground ball to short. That's one down, and here is Lou Brock. 3-3 against a lefty, ground ball to first. That's Cranepool tossing to McGraw. 2 down. And here is Matty Alou. 3-8. Ground ball to, actually, no, line drive caught by the first baseman. And we've got bonus baseball. So we go to the 10th. If you're still tuning in, thank you. Even though both starters are out and will not be part of the pitchers of record. All right, so here's Cranepool. Top of the 10th. Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-8. Ground ball to first. Haig takes it to the bag himself. 1 down. And here's Boswell. 4-8. Against the lefty, that's a base hit center field. So Boswell gets a hit. And here is Bob Aspromonte. 3-8 against the lefty is a pop-up to the shortstop. That's Maxville, 2 down. Here's Jerry Grody. 1-6 is a... Oh, he draws a walk. And first and second. And do they let McGraw hit? He is a pitcher hitting card number 7. I think they're going to let him because they need him to go a little bit more length. So McGraw will grab a bat and he will hit. And here's McGraw to face Norman. 6-11. McGraw is a righty. So that's a ground ball to third. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 10th. Still tied at 3. All right, and McGraw will face Simmons, Torrey, and Cardinals here in the 10th inning. 6-4, that's to the center fielder. And that's AG, and a tune of 17 is an easy play, so 1 down. And here is Joe Torre. 5-7 against a righty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Jose Cardinal. 112 against a lefty. Ground ball to short. We won't be playing injuries, so that doesn't matter. And that will retire the side. We go to the 11th, tied at 3. And Norman will stay on for another inning. And he will be batting second inning, so they will probably be pinch hitting for him. Here is Tommy Agee. 2-7 against the lefty. Ball 4. And they will bring the corners in for Harrelson. And he will be bunting. He will be a B bunter. Being a 6 should be perfectly fine. And it is. Batter is thrown out by third baseman. So we'll say sack 5-4. And he goes to second. And that's 1 down. And here is Dave Marshall, who tripled his last time up against Norman. Actually, they'll leave him in. 4-4 to the third baseman. Torrey, he's a 3 and a 7. No, that's out of range. So Torrey is an E22. Oh, that's not good. Throws it, and it gets away from Haig, but not far enough. But that's still an error on Torrey. And the Cardinals will bring the infield in, and here's Cleon Jones. Do they want to go to a reliever? No, they're going to stick with Norman. So infield in first and third with 1 out. 3/7. Oh, outside ball 4. And that'll load the bases. And here is Ed Kranepool. Infield still in with the bases loaded. 5-5. That is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. And here is Ken Boswell. 2 down. They'll pay the infield normal. And that's foul ball. 3-9 against the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Norman does his job here in the 11th. We go to the 12th. And the score is still tied at 3. And this will probably be the final inning for McGraw, as he's due up third in the inning. He's already pitched 2 1/3. All right, here's Joe Haig. And then Jim Beauchamp will be coming in to... No, we won't do that. Yeah, Beauchamp will be coming in to hit for pitcher. 5-8 to the second baseman. That's an easy play for Boswell. 1 down. And here's Sizemore. Actually, he won't hit until the 4th spot, so actually, no, he's the 3rd spot. Okay, so Jim Beauchamp has come out on deck. He will hit for the pitcher spot. But here's Ted Sizemore. 2-5. Oh, just missed a home run chance, but that's a fly ball to left. Caught by Cleon Jones. And here is Jim Beauchamp. And Chuck Taylor will be coming on in relief. All right. And a 2-9 against a lefty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. We go to the 12th. And in comes Chuck Taylor in for Norman. Okay, so here's Taylor against Aspromonte. And a 4-9. That's a 4, so that's a base hit. And here is Jerry Grody. And here's the pitch to Grody. They will not be able to on Aspromonte. 3-4. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Art Shamsky will pinch hit for McGraw. Okay, and here's Shamsky against Taylor. 2-6, draws a walk. So runners on first and second, and that'll bring up the top of the order. Here's Agee. And actually, will they get somebody to pinch run for... Yes, they will have Tim Foley pinch run for Aspromonte, and he will stay in the game and play third base. So let me get that replacement done. Okay, so Aspromonte runs at a 10 and Foley runs at a 14, so they won't hold either runner on. And here's Tommy Agee. 1-8, and it won't matter. Ground ball to third. Torrey over to Sizemore, on to Haig. Inning-ending double play. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 12th. And into pitch now is Jim McAndrew. And he will face Maxville, Brock, and Alou. 2-6. And that's a ground ball back to the mound. Easy play for McAndrew. 1 down. Here is Lou Brock. 2-4. That's not a 2, so that's a line drive to second. Caught by Boswell. And here's Matty Alou. 2-6. That's a 20, but that's a base hit for Alou. And here is Ted Simmons. 6-7 against the lefty. Oh, great running catch by the right fielder Marshall. A 9 is a double, but a 10 is caught. So that will retire the side. We go to the 13th. We are still tied, and Chuck Taylor coming out for his second inning. He will face Harrelson, Marshall, and Jones. 2-6. Fly ball to center. 1 down. Here's Marshall against a righty. 6-9. Lefty. Fly ball to left. 2 down. And here is Cleon Jones. 1-7. Base hit left field. And they will not hold him on. Here's Cranepool. 3-7. Fly ball to center. And that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 13th. And here is Joe Torre against Jim McAndrew. 1-8. And Torrey rips that one into the gap, but it's cut off, but it's a leadoff single. And here is Jose Cardinal. 2-7. Fly ball center field. Caught by AG. 1 down. Here's Joe Haig. 4-9. And this game is over. Fly ball deep right field, and see you later. He is normal against righties, so this game is over. Let me make the scorecard corrections here. And that'll end the game. Sorry, I'm going to end this one real quick. Final score is 5-3 Cardinals. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoy what you see, please make sure you hit the like button. And whatever games you are playing, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good day, everybody.